Vital Community, it's me, JC, on a Friday. It's Friday, and we're going to talk about Friday Music. Friday Music is a record label, and they consider themselves an audiophile record label like Mobile Fidelity or Acoustic Sounds, but they're kind of never get the prestige that those labels get, and some of it, I believe, is their own doing. But needless to say, that doesn't hurt them on the secondary market. Their albums sell out quite quickly and can go for large amounts of money on Discogs and eBay after it's sold out. And that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to show you 10 albums by Friday Music that are going for crazy amounts of money. So before we get started, if you like my videos, please remember to hit the like, hit the subscribe, smash the bell, and you'll be notified every single time that I drop a video. So Friday Music has its pluses and it's got its negatives. In terms of the pluses, they don't always just go with the classic rock bands. They're the only audiophile label that really dives into the hair metal bands, the pop metal bands. They do Great White, they've done Slaughter, they've done Winger. So it's really cool that they don't just stick to the classic rock genre. I can speak, guys. So it's really cool that they don't stick to that, just classic rock. Now, the negative is that sometimes they use the original analog tapes, sometimes they don't. But one of the reasons for that is that a lot of times they are taking albums that were recorded digitally. A lot of the albums from the mid-'80s and beyond, guys, was recorded digitally. So, but they're still giving us the audiophile treatment in that case. The one downside I would say with Friday Music, because I've always been satisfied with their sound quality, has been the covers. So sometimes they do not get the original cover art. So you could notice that the cover will be much darker because it's most likely a scanned image. That's not always. In many cases, they do get the original cover art. And I can tell you albums like Steve Vai, Passion and Warfare, the Billy Joel releases, the Boston releases have had fantastic cover art. That's not always the case, but it is a gamble when dealing with Friday Music. But that certainly has not stopped their prices from going through the roof. Now, before we get started with the 10, I'd just like to point out that there are some albums that are coming out this year that are already going for crazy money on eBay. And that, for instance, the Lost Boys soundtrack. That album isn't even out yet, and it's already selling for $100 on eBay. The White Lion Greatest Hits is already sold out on their website. It doesn't mean you won't be able to get it at your store when it drops. But how Friday Music works is they generally release 500 to 1,000. So 500 per color scheme. And most cases, they do 2 color schemes. So that would give 1,000 pressed. 500 of, let's say, blue and 500 of, let's say, red. And then once that's sold out, unless they decide to do a second pressing, it's gone forever. They have had ones that they've done multiple pressings of, like Skid Row's first album. But in a lot of cases, it's just, that initial pressing. So my number 10 is actually an album that's not even out yet. The Lost Boys. It's already going for $100. Crazy. It's not even out yet. All right. So my number 9 is going to be David Bowie's Heathen. This is going also for $105. The crazy thing is I can remember during the pandemic flipping through my local Newbury Comics and seeing this and not grabbing it. And here it is. It's going for triple the suggested retail price. You're going to notice there's a lot of David Bowies on this list, but we'll get to that. Great White, Twice Shy. This album's going for $115. The cool thing about this one is a lot of these are on gatefolds where the original releases were not. I know a lot of people have spoke highly about this pressing. I've seen it in the vinyl community that people love it. But it quickly sold out, and it's never been pressed again. Kansas Left Overture. Now, this is weird because this is a very common record, but not the Friday Music, obviously. And that's selling for $120. Just crazy, but it gets crazier for Kansas. Next one, Blue Oyster Cult, another common record. Agents of Fortune is going for $131. Now, guys, these prices are going to get over $300. Just bear with me. Next one, another common album, Styx, Grand Illusion. It's going for $219. Here's where it starts to get crazy. Kansas's greatest hits. The greatest hits. $227.50. Okay, guys. David Bowie, Earthlink, $229. Next one, Billy Joel's greatest hits, $300, which I have right here. Granted, mine is used. It's a great record. I don't know if it's worth $300, but $300. Billy Joel's Greatest Hits Volume 3, that is. And lastly, look at this, David Bowie, $370. Crazy. $370. I told you there's a lot of David Bowie on the list. So Friday Music, you know, if you guys decide there's a Friday Music release that you want, you can go on their website and you can pre-order it. I know websites like the In Groove generally offer Friday Music pressings, but once they sell out, they're going pretty quick. So I would jump on it. But I just wanted to point out the crazy, crazy prices that we're seeing for Friday Music releases. Just insane. But all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I tried to make it as informative, as quick as possible. I will join you tomorrow with something cool. Peace, rock out. I love you. Bye.